think of younger days when I lived for my life was everything a man could want to do. I could never see tomorrow. I was never told about the sorrow. And how can you mend a broken heart? How can you stop the rain from falling down? Tell me, how can you stop oh sun from shining? What makes the world go round? And how can you mend this broken man? Yeah. How can a loser ever win? Somebody please help me mend my broken heart.
All right, just about set to go. Pitching in our game today, Javier Assad.
Well, this guy's just been filthy out there on the mound. Hitters batting under 200 against him, and they're just having a hard time squaring up anything, doing any type of damage. The only way he hurts himself is if he gives up the free passes and surrenders a rare home run. But outside of that, it's going to be a tough job for the opposing lineup today.
All right, ready to go here. Gleyber Torres up to the plate, trying to pick up his first knock in the big leagues. Now the 0-1. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
Well, don't expect too many more high fastballs. This is a good sinker ball pitcher, and sometimes they can make mistakes trying to pitch up in the zone. Look for him to stay down around the knees to be effective.
And that's the first strikeout of his major league career.
And it could be the first of many if he meets the goals he set for himself and the expectations others have for him. He doesn't want to just win games. He wants to dominate at this level.
Do you think young pitchers can sometimes get too caught up in trying to rack up Ks early in their career?
Boog, I think they can. It's kind of like a hitter that doesn't have power. The thrill is still hitting a ball over the fence. And so for a guy, even if he doesn't have power stuff or strikeout stuff, a strikeout is still something that makes him stick his chest out a little bit further.
And the 1-0. Swings through that one out in front that time.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
Here comes a pitch. That's down and in.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than to have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, there appears to be no problem settling in on the mound out there today. It looks pretty tough to start this one, punching out the first 2 hitters of this ball game. And somebody's going to have to put the bat on the ball, put it in play, and get something going.
Two down, nobody on. On the inside corner for a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Yeah, that's downstairs and outside. That misses the zone. Now 2-2. 2 outs. Battling here as he fouls it away. 2-2 now. That one missing inside. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Got him. Strikes out the side to begin the game. What a start. We head to the bottom of the first. No score after a half inning. Back here with my pal Singy. And today's starting pitcher, Clark Schmidt.
Singy, he's kind of a road warrior, yeah? I definitely say so. You know, some guys shrink a little bit on the road. They're so used to just having the comfort of being at home and having the fans behind them. But this guy seems to thrive in adversity and being in some hostile environment. So when you have a player like this on your team that goes out there and competes, you definitely like your chances away from your home ballpark.
And a quick out, number 1. Time now for the Chicago Cubs lineup. One guy leading the way offensively for this club right now, Ian Happ.
And he's leading them in runs batted in this season, which tells me this guy is able to slow things down when it seems like there's a little bit of pressure. And he's looking at it as an opportunity to do damage. You know, a lot of guys, they see runners on base and they get big. They feel like all this pressure, I've got to get these runs in. But somehow he seems to settle into these situations. So watch out when he comes to the plate.
Schmidt, he has a reputation, I don't know, maybe a knack for working himself out of tough situations that he finds himself in. You know, you like that in a relief pitcher, but when you have it for a starting pitcher, a guy that can get out of a tight spot, that is pretty valuable. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Michael Busch with his first major league hit, and this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen. And when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you can take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you worked to get here.
Seiya Suzuki, the next Cub to hit. Looking for his first big league hit right here. Runner takes off. That one the other way, and that's just foul. And the right-hander deals. Rip to third. Over to Torres. On to Rizzo at first, and they get the double play. Second inning coming up here at Wrigley. No score. Back here at Wrigley Field, here's the catcher, Austin Wells.
28, Austin Wells.
Assad back to work. That one finds the zone. Strike one. Bounced up the middle. Corner. Tosses to first. Leadoff man retired here in the second.
That is good. The right fielder, Giancarlo.
Here's Stanton now. That clips a corner. And now the count is even. Clyde Washington doing the umpiring behind the dish in this one. Sometimes considered a bit of a pitcher's umpire, Singy.
He likes the low ball, which traditionally favors pitching. But, you know, hitters today are pretty good at dropping their barrel down. So we'll see how it goes in this one.
Whoa. And another ball. Swing and a miss.
Well, as a hitter, you're hoping that the command on that sinker doesn't come until later in the ball game. But if that's how it's going to be all day, it's going to be a tough one for the offense.
Fouls that off to the left, and will do it again. Here comes a 3-2. That to right. Bellinger sizing it up. Out number 2.
That is good.
On the north side of Chicago, John Shambi and Chris Singleton. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. Ground ball right side, Pointer. And that is the third out of the inning. So the Yanks go in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger.
The right field.
Bellinger's won a variety of awards in his career, hasn't he? I mean, he's been named Rookie of the Year, MVP, and Comeback Player of the Year now. Throwing a few Silver Slugger awards, and he has himself quite the trophy cabinet.
This to center field. Judge is there, and he makes the catch. One down. There's Nico Horner. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively. Volpe gathers and throws to first. That's out number 2.
Well, off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
Dansby Swanson stands in. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. Up and in, and that is ball 1. And you played behind guys, and they love having your speed out there defensively. One of the things that we talk about is how much pitchers enjoy having those elite defenders behind them. He swings and fouls one off.
Hoog, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting-wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense.
And down on strikes. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. And the Cubs are down in order. We'll move to the third with no score. All set for the start of the inning. And here's the first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
You know, Boog, from time to time, players mix up their routine if things aren't going their way, and Rizzo is no exception. When he was in a slump in 2023, he changed his walk-up music to Taylor Swift. No bad blood there because it worked. He went 4 for 4 and hit his first home run in over a month. He even gave credit to Swift after the game.
The pitch. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees.
Well, he made pretty quick work of him right there. You look at the sequence, everything down at the knees and below. Some guys are good low ball hitters, but right there, they clearly had a plan to pound that part of the zone, and he wasn't able to put up much of a fight.
Anthony Volpe stepping in now for the Yankees. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. And a pitch. Bounced, and that got the pitcher. No chance for a play, and let's hope the righty's not hurt on the mound. Anthony Volpe with his first major league hit, and this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen, and when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, Boog. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you could take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you've worked to get here.
Here's Alex Verdugo. Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. And it's safe. It's a stolen base.
You know what? I like the aggressiveness right there. It looks like it's going to be tough to score in this one. Really good pitching so far. So why not try to put some pressure on them and see if you can steal the bag, get into scoring position.
Here's the pitch. Runner goes again. There's the ball. And the throw. He's out at third.
Well, I can see he had a big lead out there at second base, so it wasn't a shot where he took off. But trying to steal third right there, it's kind of risky, man. You're already in scoring position, so you've got to make sure that you can make it there safely. That wasn't the case.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's a 1-2. That one ran inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Lifted in the air, right field. Bellinger sizing this one up. And that'll do it. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Field set for the bottom of the third. So up now for Chicago, Pete Crow Armstrong. As he turns on the rubber and with that good live arm delivers. There's the strike. That one is absolutely belted. And that's a fair ball. Round second, taken for third. And he's got a leadoff triple. Pete Crow Armstrong with his first major league hit. And this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen. And when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, Boo. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you can take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you've worked to get here.
Here's the third baseman, Patrick Wisdom. And he takes one right on the black. 0-1. That one missed. The 1-1. And strike two.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Still tied at 0. Last of the third. And another ball. Got him looking, and he did not like the call.
Clearly looking out over the plate on that outer third, and that pitch finished right down the middle, just a little bit in, and he couldn't pull the trigger.
And here's the catcher, Christian Bethancourt. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
When you got a catcher like this guy with a big arm like that behind the plate, it really shuts down the running game.
Late that time, and it's strike two.
Oh, it's hit.
And down on strikes he goes. huge strikeout there.
Well, that was such a great opportunity to grab the lead. You had the infield bag. All you got to do is just put the ball in play on the ground, and you drive across a run. It's a frustrating outcome for the hitter. Now, he'll still have a chance, but it's probably going to take a clutch hit with 2 outs.
So the batting order turns over. And up next for Chicago, Ian Happ. 0-1.
0-1.
Two outs. And foul ball. And the righty deals. And ball 1. The Cubbies with a chance to score first here in the last half of the 3rd. That ends the inning.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Here at the friendly confines. On to the 4th. Here is Gleyber Torres.
And there's one thing on his mind this at bat, getting that first hit at the big league level.
A wind and the pitch. Fought off foul. Torres goes 6'1", 205 pounds, and he was born in Venezuela. And it's even up.
1-1.
And that's outside. Good eye in that spot.
Here's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
On the ground to short. Swanson. That's the first out in the top of the 4th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Here's Juan Soto. His first at bat was a strikeout.
You know, Boog, as a 20-year-old, this guy hit 2 home runs in the World Series. And the only players younger than Soto to hit World Series home runs are Andrew Jones, Miguel Cabrera, and Mickey Mantle.
Crow Armstrong should have it. He's got it. And there's 2 away.
The center fielder, number 99.
Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. Struck out swinging his first time. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on base and slugging too. Judge checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. And yes, he did. That's a swing, according to Earl Hendricks. And the pitch. That clips the corner.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power. But then, if this hitter gets a strike or 2 on him, he's
cut and miss. Struck him out. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Yanks held in check. Still no score. Bottom of the 4th. So up now for Chicago, Michael Busch. And the pitch. That one's in there. 0-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Gosh, a little late on that breaking ball. I don't think he recognized it out of the hand. Just a little tardy. Gonna have to regroup here.
The punch out there looks like he's picked up right where he left off.
Back-to-back curveballs and back-to-back whiffs. And I tell you what, that's having a feel for what you can beat a hitter with. And clearly, he wasn't picking up that breaking ball at all.
And next for the Cubs, Seiya Suzuki. And that one fouled off. The pitch. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Here's the 0-2. Center field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. Two down.
The right fielder, Cody.
Here's Cody Bellinger. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Not close with that one. Ball 1. Wouldn't chase that time. 2 down, nobody on. That pitch in for a strike, and it's 2-1.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
2 outs. On its way to the corner, and that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. Righty to the plate. And a swing and a miss. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Nothing happening there for the Cubs. And we're still knotted at 0. We go to the top of the 5th. And now the catcher comes up to him. Austin Wells. Why to kick the pitch. And a foul ball. And he deals. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Right-hander kicks, deals. Struck him out looking.
Oh, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
Giancarlo Stanton at the plate. Flied to right his first time. Foul ball there.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at bat.
Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. Right through there for a strike. Got him. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. stepping in now for the Yankees. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
2 down, nobody on. That misses, and it's a ball and a strike. The 1-1 is fouled off. Two outs. Clobber to right field, way back, gone. That'll fire up the dugout. His first homer of the year. The Yankees score first. It's 1-0.
That's a fun way to take the lead. Just hit one out of the park. He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrist to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the loft, and gets the home run.
Two outs, nobody on. And here is Anthony Rizzo. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. And that one is lifted in the air. Happ heads towards it. Makes the catch. And that is that. One scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. And the home team down a run. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. So up now for Chicago, Nico Horner.
Well, these fans definitely want to get involved in the game. All it's going to take is to get the leadoff man or even a base runner on.
The wind to the pitch. On the ground. Collected by Torres. Throws to first in time. And the leadoff hitter retired in the fifth.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Dansby.
Dansby Swanson, the next cup to hit. He's 0 for 1.
Swanson, former first-round pick by the Arizona Diamondbacks. Vanderbilt player in college, College World Series player, all that good stuff, but really coming into his own.
Check swing, he went too far, and it's a strike.
These hitters are going to have to find a way to be a little more patient, see more pitches per at-bat. Otherwise, that bullpen's not going to have to work over there, and it's going to be advantage pitching all game long.
And a pitch. Ground ball to the right side. Rizzo steps on the bag, and a couple of quick outs.
Now center fielder, Pete Armstrong.
Here's the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. 1 for 1. He tripled in his first trip. Right through there for a strike.
If I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. This guy's been filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit. And as nasty as his stuff is, you might as well take all 3 swings.
Bounce to the left side, and it goes just foul.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Got him swinging. Cubs are down quietly, still behind by a count of 1-0. All set for the top of the 6th. Now it's the shortstop, Anthony Volpe. The pitch. That one finds the zone, and that is strike 1. And there's a foul ball. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. The shortstop takes the ball. Base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
And stepping in for the Yankees, Alex Verdugo. In the air to left center. Crow Armstrong moves after it. Crow Armstrong snags it.
Up next for the Yankees, the second baseman, Gleyber.
So the lineup flips over. Here's Gleyber Torres. Here goes the runner. Pitch in for a strike. Safe at second with a stolen base.
Pretty close play on that one. A perfect throw probably gets him. That throw was just a little wide to the third base side of the bag, so he had to reach a little bit to get it. Could have been just enough to make the difference there.
Volpe, the runner at second with one away. Just missed.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
And here it comes. And that's outside. 2-1.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
Man at second. There's a strike. And it's filled up. Payoff pitch. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. At the belt and fires. Stays alive. Headed down the line, and that will drop foul.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Swings and misses, struck him out. And now it's Juan Soto.
Soto's batting stance oozes with personality. It's one of the most recognizable in the game, dude.
There's a strike. Here comes bullpen. And I'm sure he's feeling some nerves. This would be his major league debut. Pearson also throwing. Man on second, 2 down. Strike 2.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Kicks and fires. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. So one hit is all they get. 8-9-1 scheduled in the bottom of the 6th. Yankees 1 and the Cubs nothing. Bottom of the 6th. Now the third baseman, Patrick Wisdom.
Third baseman, Patrick Wisdom.
Schmidt back to work. That's through there for a strike.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there in the mound.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. And a curve misses outside. And another ball. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. 1 out.
Well, he's showing some pretty dominating stuff out there in this one. Not just in terms of swing and miss, but also in terms of command. All the strikeouts, they just kind of speak for themselves, but when you don't walk anyone, you're demonstrating that you have the confidence in your abilities to truly go right after opposing batters.
Bethencourt takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. And there's a ball.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
Right through there for a strike.
2-1.
One out, base is empty. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 away.
Well, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
Pat in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Swing and a miss, struck him out. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They still trail 1-0. Top of inning number 7, and now the center fielder, Aaron Judge. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
The right-hander back to work. And a strike.
Well, an at-bat can be a little bit of a dance. Strike 1 here, but a few more pitches. We'll see how it turns out.
Kicks and deals. And ball 1 to Judge. Judge rips that one. Could be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. And his first big league hit is a double. Aaron Judge with his first major league hit. And this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen. And when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, dude. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you can take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you've worked to get here.
Here's the catcher, Austin Wells.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
Swing and a miss, strike 1.
Pretty amazing, his first pitch strike percentage, over 90%. You know you're getting something in the zone first pitch. So if you're a hitter, got to be ready to let it fly, even though he's had a lot of success on that first pitch of the at-bat.
Man at second. And a swing and a miss. Outside low. Now 1-2. Next offering is outside. And a swing and a miss. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout. And there's 1 away.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count off at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Here comes Craig Counsell, and we're going to see a pitching change. Javier Assad departs, and he's in line for the loss, but I think they'll be very happy with the way he threw the ball. Back after a quick break. Keegan Thompson gets handed the rock out of the pen, on for his major league debut, so we'll see if he's ready for the big stage.
He just has to remember this is the same game that he's played all the way through the minor leagues to this point. The only difference, there are just more people in the stands and it's a bigger stadium, but the game itself is still the same. Look at the catcher, whatever fingers he puts down, that's what you throw, and just let him lead you in this one.
Stanton, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. One out and a runner at second here in the top half of inning number 7. Outside low, and 1-1.
1-1.
Hats and misses. It's a strikeout. Here's the third baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr. It was a homer for him back in the fifth. Just a solo shot, but an important swing in this game.
Yeah, and it was a beautiful swing as well. Everything just came together timing-wise, and he blasted it out of here.
Swing and a foul over the screen and back out of play. That misses the zone, and it's 1-1. Good eye right there. Judge on at second with 2 down. And another ball.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Left-hand batter waits. That one catches the corner for a strike. Hit in the air, center field. And that is that. So the Cubs bullpen does its job nicely there. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. Yankees 1 and the Cubs nothing. Set for the last half of the 7th. And now the first baseman, Michael Busch. Here comes a pitch. And that's downstairs and outside. Moving in the bullpen, Tommy Kahnle getting loose out there. Mesa, the lefty, warming up as well. Line drive to short and caught.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
And here's the DH for the Cubs, Seiya Suzuki.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
That one not close, and that's ball 1. Fouled off. He was late. Looking to get the tying run on base. Swung on, belted. That's back. And it's off the wall. Verdugo quickly throws it in as the tying run is forced to stop at second. Seiya Suzuki with his first major league hit. And this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen. And when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, dude. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you can take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you worked to get here.
Here comes Cody Bellinger. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
These fans, they are ready to cheer about something.
So the tying run at second. Ripped on a line to center. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Now that second baseman,
Nico Hoerner getting ready to hit. This is what stat nerds like myself might call a high leverage situation.
Yeah, Boog, not sure what the numbers say, but clearly an at-bat that could change the course of this game dramatically.
And that one fouled off. Next pitch is outside. And the righty deals.
That's the ball. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Trying to hold a 1-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Right through there, got him. And that will end the inning. Still in total command on the mound with 7 shutout innings. Yankees 1 and the Cubs nothing. And we're back, ready to begin the 8th. Anthony Rizzo steps to the plate. Thompson back to work. And a foul ball. And now the 0-1.
No, that's a ball.
There's a strike, 95 of that one. And another ball. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Good late cut for the strikeout there. That thing really got in on him, man. You know, the cutter isn't really a huge swing and miss pitch most of the time because it's not really meant to move a whole lot. You're just trying to miss the big part of the barrel and maybe get some weak contact. But that one right there did a whole lot more than that. That was a really good pitch.
Volpe, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. One down, base is empty. Next offering misses down and away. Missed inside with the curve.
Looks like he was trying to get to the front door with that curveball. It's definitely a finesse pitch, but it backed up a little bit on him and stayed inside.
The 2-1. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. Hard hit left side. In time to Bush. 2 up, 2 down.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
2 outs, base is empty. Alex Verdugo will hit next. That one's in there. And it's 0-1.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
Man, this has been a real important inning in relief. I mean, so far, we've been doing a great job holding that deficit at 1.
2 down, nobody on. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And the Yanks go quiet. No runs, no hits, no errors. Last half of the 8th coming up. Yankees 1 and the Cubs nothing. Ready? Just about ready to roll. Starting on the mound in this one, Javier Assad. And singing a special day for him. He's making his major league debut here.
And I'm sure he's got some nerves. He'll be excited for that first pitch to be in and over with so that he can settle into pitching just like he did in the minor leagues. Exciting moment. He's got his family in town. I think this moment's going to be a huge tone setter for his career.
And stepping in for the Yankees, Gleyber Torres. Trying to pick up his first knock in the big leagues. The 1-0. And a foul ball. Right through there for a strike. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And that's the first strikeout of his major league career.
And it could be the first of many if he meets the goals he set for himself and the expectations others have for him. He doesn't want to just win games. He wants to dominate at this level.
Do you think young pitchers can sometimes get too caught up in trying to rack up Ks early in their career?
Boog, I think they can. It's kind of like a hitter that doesn't have power. The thrill is still hitting a ball over the fence. And so for a guy, even if he doesn't have power stuff or strikeout stuff, a strikeout is still something that makes him stick his chest out a little bit further.
1 out, base is empty.
I thought this was a fun note on Soto. In 2023, he hit home runs in Mexico, Canada, and the U.S. I don't think it matters where Soto plays. He's going to hit home runs everywhere he goes.
1 down, base is empty. That one is hammered right field. Bellinger raging back towards the wall. Pulls it in on the warning track. Here's a look at Aaron Boone's lineup for the Yankees. One guy leading the way offensively for this club right now, Anthony Rizzo.
Yeah, Boog, and he's the engine of this offense. There's no question about it. Leading the team in average, home runs, and RBI. Man, there's very little that he can't do at the plate, and this team absolutely depends on him for a lot of their production.
It's Aaron Judge now. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And the right-hander deals. That's in there. And the count 1-1. 2 out, space is empty. On the ground to the left. It's through for a hit. Aaron Judge with his first major league hit. And this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen. And when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, Boog. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you can take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you've worked to get here.
On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. And here's the rookie catcher, Austin Wells. First pitch just misses. Swung on, popped up on the infield. Swanson moving under it. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. The Yanks lead 1. Now the Cubbies will get their first crack. No score. Back after this on the show. Back here with my pal Singy. And on the hill, Clark Schmidt. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
And that's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Ian Happ with his first major league hit. And this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen. And when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you can take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you've worked to get here.
Michael Busch, the next Cub to hit. Looking for his first big league hit right here. that one down the line, and that's just foul. Hat aboard here at first with nobody out. Next offering is down low. Righty delivers. Wouldn't chase that time.
Vivo, one strike.
Foul ball there. Left-hand hitter waits. Hit connect on the curveball, struck him out.
It's his first strikeout at this level, but it definitely won't be his last. So these early bats are all part of the process for a rookie, and trust me, big league pitching just looks different than minor league pitching. He still has plenty of opportunities ahead of him in this one, though.
And up next for Chicago, Seiya Suzuki. And that's in for a strike. The pitch. Right through there for a strike.
That's a great take right there. Even though it's a strike, with the situation, runner on first base, you want to keep the ball off the ground. And you swing at that pitch, most likely you roll into a double play.
And delivers outside. Now he breaks his bat. The throw to second is fly. First and second, one out. And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
The 1-0. And fouled off. One out. Runners at first and second.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Two on, one out. Down the inside corner for a strike. And a pitch.
3-2.
Nico Horner waits on deck. To the right side. Oh, great stop. And very nicely done for the out. Here's a look at the Cubs lineup. This is an offense, Chris, that's having a hard time scoring runs right now.
Yeah, sometimes things just aren't going to click, and unfortunately what happens is guys press, they try to do a little bit more, and they get out of their game. You've got to let the game come to you. If you chase it, it's going to run from you. So this is a team that just needs to calm down, relax, and understand that they're going to come out of this.
Here's Nico Horner. Swings through that one for strike one. Second and third, two down. That's outside. And the count even 1-1. Two on, two outs. And a count 1-2.
Nothing but curveballs so far in the at-bat. Kind of makes it difficult as a hitter to know what to look for because you start wondering if he'll keep coming with it or if they'll try to speed you up.
And downstairs.
2-2.
And another ball.
They tried to get him to go, chase the pitch down and away, but he wouldn't bite.
Dansby Swanson waiting to hit for the Cubs. Two outs. On the ground to third. Inning over. Cubs strand a couple. Scoreless after one. Back here at Wrigley Field, now it's the veteran outfielder, Giancarlo Stanton. The pitch. And that's outside. Stanton hitting 5th in today's lineup. And he was a second-round pick back in 2007.
That's the ball.
Wouldn't chase that time. Our plate umpire, Earl Hendricks.
Yeah, with Hendricks, Boo, kind of interesting. He's a good, consistent umpire, but you do hear that he kind of favors one side of the plate more than the other. So it's really hard to know for sure, but I think that usually it has to do something with where he sets up prior to each pitch.
Swing and a miss. 2-2 now. The wind and the pitch. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Crow Armstrong moves after it. He's got it. And there's one away.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now.
Well, Boog, a lot has changed for this kid from the Bahamas. Jazz was signed by the Diamondbacks as a free agent for $200,000. 4 years later, he's traded to Miami and played for the Jacksonville Jumbo Shrimp before getting his call to the big leagues. He's a player on the rise.
1-1.
Way upstairs, and the count is 1-1. That's a hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Batting seventh, the first baseman,
Jazz Chisholm Jr. with his first major league hit, and this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen. And when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, Boog. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you could take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you've worked to get here.
So a man aboard, and here is Anthony Rizzo. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively. That clips the corner.
No ball. One strike.
Now move to first. Chisholm back in on a dive. And he deals. Swing and a pop-up. Settles underneath it. Swanson pulls it down.
batting in, the shortstop, Anthony.
So two down now, and here is Anthony Volpe. Splits the plate. It's 0-1. Runner on the go. Ball outside. Throw safe.
You know what? I like the aggressiveness right there. It looks like it's going to be tough to score in this one. Really good pitching so far. So why not try to put some pressure on him and see if you can steal it back, get in the scoring position.
Runner at second, 2 down. Here at the top of the second. And a big swing and a miss.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good. And then by the time he gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
2-2.
Way outside. And the count's even at 2. Man on second, 2 down. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Bounce to the right. Slings to first. That's the 3rd out. 1 left for the Yankees. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Welcome back to the ballpark. The batter will be the shortstop, Dansby Swanson. The right-hander back to work. There's a swing and a miss.
Well, that's 89 on the gun, and it's a changeup. It's like good hitting if you're looking for it, but because of the speed differential between the fastball and that pitch, really hard for a hitter to get on time with it. It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Pete Crow Armstrong, the next Cub to hit. Just missed.
1-0.
Second inning here, no score. And now 2-0. That's down and in. Righty to the plate. And that's ball 4.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't holler at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
1 gone, runner at first. And next for the Cubs, Patrick Wisdom. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Outside, and it's 1-0. And a pitch.
No.
Chris, with that distraction and the speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Next offering is in for a strike. And misses inside.
Well, knowing that this hitter's got holes in his swing, because he's got so much power, pitcher still can get a little too tight, afraid to make a mistake.
Crow Armstrong leads off first with 1 away. Pickoff throw for Armstrong. Dives back in safely. 3 balls, 2 strikes the count. Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout.
I think he might have gotten away with one right there. That was a very hittable pitch. Right over the heart of the plate. And I know that batter is kicking himself right now. Would like to get that pitch again. Just pulled the string on it, and the deception gets him the K.
And here is Christian Bethancourt.
1 strike.
2 outs. Ball one there.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And a pitch out, but nothing going on. Moved to first. Crow Armstrong back on a dive. Next offering in there for a strike. 2-2.
Well, when those hitters count, sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Right-hander kick steals. Fly ball down the line. Stanton on the move. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And the inning is over. Cubs leave 1. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. On to the 3rd inning. At the plate, Alex Verdugo.
Alex Verdugo.
And the pitch. Edge of the zone for a strike. 1-1.
Well, the key to his success is getting ahead early in the count. He cannot afford to go deep in the counts. Doesn't have a ton of swing and miss stuff, so he's going to have to work efficiently.
Oh, that got away from him. And he's going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning.
Well, in the box, he's seen that movie before. It wasn't a good movie either. He knew how it was going to end right from the beginning. And there's one thing on his mind this at bat, getting that first hit at the big league level.
Wouldn't chase that time. Pitch.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
And another ball.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if they'll walk you.
And that is ball 4, and the Yankees are in business.
That just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Juan Soto now. Fly to right his first time.
Soto reached 500 walks faster than anyone in baseball history. This guy is a once-in-a-generation type player.
Can't find it here. That's 6 straight balls. First and second, no outs. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Just missed.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
The pitch. That one finds the corner. That's strike 1. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
At the belt and fires. Right side. Bellinger coming on. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down.
Lefties can definitely be a little pull happy up there, especially with pitches that they see pretty well. That was a good example. He hooked an outside pitch, hit that ball in the air to right, just not with much authority.
And Judge spoils that one.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Right through there for a strike. Swings and misses, struck him out. Now here's the Yankees cleanup hitter, Austin Wells. He's 0 for 1. Late with the swing there.
Well, he's really working that inside corner with the cutter. I tell you what, I hated that pitch. So tough to get the barrel to and to keep it fair.
And here it comes. And swinging, it's a strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
Bottom of the inning, we go half